Are you tired of feeling drained and overheated every summer? What if I told you that people in the Mediterranean have been staying naturally cool for thousands of years using just 6 simple foods you probably already have in your kitchen? These aren't expensive supplements or complicated diet plans. They're time-tested, delicious foods that actually help your body cool itself from the inside out. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share these incredible cooling secrets that have kept entire populations comfortable through scorching summers. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to transform your summer eating and feel refreshed even on the hottest days. Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable those sweltering summer days can make you feel? Maybe you've found yourself sitting in front of the air conditioner more often, feeling sluggish and overheated. Or perhaps you've noticed that the heat affects you differently now than it did when you were younger. If this sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at regulating temperature, making those hot summer months particularly challenging. But here's something fascinating that I want to share with you today. For thousands of years, people living in the Mediterranean region have been dealing with intense summer heat, and they've developed some incredible eating strategies that naturally help keep the body cool and comfortable. These aren't modern fad diets or complicated nutrition plans. Instead, they're time-tested, traditional foods that have been keeping entire populations cool and healthy through scorching summers for generations. In this video, we're going to explore 6 remarkable Mediterranean foods that can help you stay naturally cool this summer. These foods work with your body's natural cooling systems, helping you feel more comfortable and energetic, even when the temperature soars. What's wonderful about these foods is that they're not only cooling but also packed with nutrients that support your overall health and vitality as you age. You might be wondering how food can actually help cool your body down. Well, it turns out that certain foods require less energy to digest, contain high water content, or have specific properties that help your body release heat more effectively. The Mediterranean diet has naturally incorporated these cooling foods for centuries, which is one reason why people in these regions seem to handle the heat so gracefully. Let's start with the first incredible cooling food that should be a staple in your summer kitchen. Cucumbers are perhaps one of nature's most perfect cooling foods, and they've been treasured in Mediterranean cuisine for exactly this reason. These crisp, refreshing vegetables are made up of about 96% water, which means every bite is helping to hydrate your body from the inside out. But there's so much more to cucumbers than just their water content. When you eat cucumbers, you're giving your body a natural way to cool down, because they have what's called a cooling effect on your internal temperature. This happens because cucumbers are easy to digest, meaning your body doesn't have to work hard and generate heat through the digestive process. Think about how you feel after eating a heavy, hot meal, versus how refreshing a crisp cucumber salad feels on a warm day. That's your body telling you exactly what it needs. In traditional Mediterranean households, cucumbers appear in countless cooling preparations. You might enjoy them sliced thin with a sprinkle of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil, or mixed into refreshing salads with tomatoes and fresh herbs. The beauty of cucumbers is their versatility. You can add them to your water for a spa-like drink, blend them into cooling gazpacho soups, or simply enjoy them as a crunchy snack throughout the day. What is particularly wonderful for those of us over 60 is that cucumbers are also gentle on the digestive system, while providing important nutrients like vitamin K for bone health and potassium for heart health. They're naturally low in calories, so you can enjoy them freely without worrying about your waistline. Moving on to our second cooling powerhouse, Let's talk about tomatoes. Now, you might think of tomatoes as just another vegetable, but in the Mediterranean world, they're considered liquid sunshine that somehow manages to cool you down. Fresh, ripe tomatoes are bursting with water content, typically around 94%, making them incredibly hydrating. But what makes them truly special for summer cooling is their unique combination of nutrients and natural compounds. Tomatoes contain something called lycopene, which not only gives them their beautiful red color, but also helps protect your skin from sun damage. This is particularly important as we age, because our skin becomes more sensitive to the sun's effects. When you're eating tomatoes regularly, you're giving your body natural sun protection from the inside out. In traditional Mediterranean summer eating, tomatoes appear in countless cooling dishes. Think of a simple tomato and basil salad, drizzled with good olive oil and a pinch of salt. This isn't just delicious. It's a perfectly designed cooling meal that provides hydration, essential nutrients, and that satisfying feeling without weighing you down or making you feel overheated. You can enjoy tomatoes in so many refreshing ways during the summer months. Slice them thick and eat them as a simple side dish. Blend them into cooling gasp or add them to light pasta salads that can be enjoyed at room temperature. The key is to enjoy them fresh and ripe when their water content is at its peak and their cooling properties are most effective. Now that we've covered these first two incredible cooling foods, let's move on to our third Mediterranean treasure that's been keeping people cool for generations. Watermelon is truly one of nature's most generous gifts for staying cool during those blazing summer days. This sweet, juicy fruit is actually about 92% water, making it like eating refreshing liquid in the most delicious way possible. But what makes watermelon particularly special for those of us navigating our golden years is how it works with our body's natural cooling systems. When you bite into a piece of fresh watermelon, you're not just enjoying a sweet treat. You're actually helping your body cool down in multiple ways. The high water content immediately begins rehydrating you, while the natural sugars provide gentle energy without causing the kind of heat that comes from digesting heavier foods. Watermelon also contains something called citrulline, an amino acid that helps improve blood flow, which can actually help your body regulate temperature more effectively. In traditional Mediterranean cultures, watermelon isn't just eaten as a dessert. It's often enjoyed as a refreshing snack during the hottest parts of the day, sometimes with a sprinkle of sea salt or crumbled feta cheese for a perfect balance of sweet and savory. You might try cutting watermelon into cubes and keeping them chilled for whenever you need a quick cooling boost, or blend it into refreshing drinks that can replace sugary beverages that might actually make you feel warmer. What's particularly wonderful about watermelon for seniors is that it's incredibly easy to digest, so it won't leave you feeling heavy or uncomfortable on hot days. Plus, it contains lycopene, just like tomatoes, which continues to support your skin's natural protection against sun damage. Think of watermelon as your delicious ally in staying comfortable and hydrated all summer long. Our fourth cooling champion might surprise you because it's something you probably already have in your kitchen. Fresh herbs, particularly mint, basil, and parsley, are cooling powerhouses that have been used in Mediterranean cooking for centuries. These aren't just flavor enhancers. They're actually natural body coolers that work in fascinating ways. Mint, for example, contains menthol, which creates that wonderful cooling sensation you feel when you eat it. But beyond that immediate feeling, mint actually helps your body feel cooler by triggering certain receptors that send cooling signals to your brain. It's like having a natural air conditioning system that you can add to your food and drinks. Basil, another Mediterranean favorite, has a cooling effect on your digestive system and helps reduce the internal heat that can build up from eating heavier foods. When you add fresh basil to your tomato salads or cucumber dishes, you're not just making them taste better, you're making them more cooling and easier for your body to process. Parsley might seem like just a garnish, but it's actually packed with water and nutrients that support your body's cooling mechanisms. It's also excellent for kidney health, which becomes increasingly important as we age and want to maintain good hydration and temperature regulation. The beautiful thing about these herbs is how easy they are to incorporate into your daily summer eating. You can add fresh mint leaves to your water for an instantly refreshing drink. Chop fresh basil into any salad or light pasta dish, or use parsley generously in cooling Mediterranean-style salads. You might even try making a simple, herb-infused olive oil by gently warming olive oil with fresh herbs, then using it as a cooling drizzle over vegetables or bread. Now, let's talk about our fifth incredible cooling food that's been a cornerstone of Mediterranean summer eating for thousands of years. Olive oil might seem like an unusual choice for staying cool, but hear me out on this one. Extra virgin olive oil, when used properly, actually helps your body stay cooler and more comfortable during hot weather. Unlike heavier fats that require a lot of energy to digest and can make you feel warm and sluggish, high-quality olive oil is easily processed by your body. This means you get all the benefits of healthy fats without the internal heat that comes from digesting more complex fats. Olive oil also helps your body absorb the cooling and protective nutrients from all those wonderful Mediterranean vegetables we've been talking about. In traditional Mediterranean summer meals, olive oil is used generously but wisely. It's drizzled over fresh salads, used to dress cooling vegetable dishes, and serves as the base for light vinaigrettes that make summer vegetables even more refreshing. When you dress a cucumber and tomato salad with good olive oil and a splash of vinegar, you're recreating a meal that's not only delicious and nutritious, but also perfectly designed to keep you cool and satisfied. What's particularly beneficial for those of us over 60 is that olive oil supports heart health and provides anti-inflammatory benefits that become increasingly important as we age. When you're staying cool with olive oil-dressed salads and light Mediterranean dishes, you're also supporting your overall health in ways that will benefit you year-round. The key with olive oil in summer is to use it in its raw form rather than for heavy cooking. Think of it as a finishing touch that makes cooling foods even more effective. You might drizzle it over sliced tomatoes with fresh herbs. Use it to make a light dressing for cucumber salads, or simply dip fresh vegetables in good olive oil with a pinch of sea salt for a perfectly cooling snack. As we prepare to discover our final cooling food, remember that each of these Mediterranean treasures works best when combined with the others. The beauty of this traditional way of eating is how these foods complement each other to create meals that are not only cooling but also deeply nourishing and satisfying. Our sixth and final cooling treasure is something that might surprise you with its incredible versatility and cooling power. Yogurt, particularly the thick, creamy, Greek-style yogurt that's been a staple in Mediterranean diets for centuries, is absolutely wonderful for keeping your body cool and comfortable during hot summer days. What makes yogurt so effective for cooling isn't just its refreshing temperature when served chilled. Yogurt actually has a cooling effect on your entire digestive system. The probiotics in yogurt help maintain healthy digestion, which means your body doesn't have to work as hard to process your food, generating less internal heat in the process. This is particularly important as we age because our digestive systems can become more sensitive to heavy, heat-producing foods. In traditional Mediterranean cultures, yogurt appears in countless cooling preparations throughout the summer months. Think of refreshing tzatziki, made with yogurt, cucumbers, and fresh herbs. Or simple yogurt-based salad dressings that cool down any meal. You might enjoy a bowl of plain yogurt topped with fresh mint and a drizzle of honey. Or use yogurt as the base for cooling smoothies with watermelon or cucumber. What's particularly wonderful about yogurt for those of us over 60 is how it supports our bone health with its rich calcium content, while also providing protein that helps maintain muscle mass. When you're eating yogurt regularly as part of your summer cooling strategy, you're supporting your overall health in ways that extend far beyond just staying comfortable in the heat. You can get creative with yogurt in so many cooling ways. Try making a refreshing drink by blending yogurt with cucumber and mint. Or create cooling parfaits with yogurt layered with fresh herbs and a light drizzle of olive oil for a savory treat. The key is to choose plain, unsweetened yogurt and add your own fresh, cooling ingredients rather than relying on heavily sweetened varieties that might actually make you feel warmer. Now that we've explored all 6 of these incredible Mediterranean cooling foods, let's think about how they work together to create a natural cooling system for your body. The beauty of this traditional way of eating isn't just in the individual foods, but in how they complement each other to keep you comfortable, hydrated, and nourished throughout even the hottest summer days. When you combine cucumber and tomatoes in a fresh salad, dress it with olive oil and fresh herbs, and enjoy it alongside some cooling yogurt. You've created a meal that's perfectly designed to work with your body's natural cooling mechanisms. Add some fresh watermelon for dessert, and you have a complete eating experience that will leave you feeling refreshed and satisfied rather than heavy and overheated. What I find most encouraging about these Mediterranean cooling strategies is how simple and accessible they are. You don't need expensive ingredients or complicated recipes. You just need fresh, quality versions of these 6 foods and the knowledge of how to combine them in ways that support your body's natural ability to stay cool and comfortable. Remember, making these changes doesn't have to happen all at once. You might start by adding more cucumbers to your daily routine, or experimenting with fresh herbs in your cooking. Maybe you'll begin enjoying watermelon as a regular snack, or switch to using more olive oil in your summer salads. Each small change you make is a step toward feeling more comfortable and energetic during those warm summer months. These foods aren't just about staying cool. They're about embracing a way of eating that supports your health and vitality at every stage of life. The Mediterranean approach to summer eating recognizes that food should nourish and comfort us, especially as we navigate the changing needs of our bodies over time. As you try incorporating these cooling foods into your summer routine, pay attention to how your body responds. You might notice that you feel less sluggish on hot days, that you're naturally staying more hydrated, or that you simply feel more comfortable and energetic throughout the summer months. These are all signs that you're reworking with your body's natural cooling systems rather than against them. I'd love to hear about your experiences with these Mediterranean cooling foods. Have you tried any of these traditional combinations before? Do you have a favorite way to prepare cucumbers or tomatoes during the summer? Maybe you've discovered your own cooling combinations using these 6 foods. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, because your insights might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more practical health and nutrition tips, designed specifically for those of us who are making the most of our golden years. We're always sharing evidence-based strategies that can help you feel your best at any age. Here's to staying cool, comfortable, and healthy all summer long. and to embracing the wisdom of traditional Mediterranean eating that has been keeping people vibrant and thriving for thousands of years. Remember, every small step you take toward better health is a victory worth celebrating, and you deserve to feel your absolute best at every stage of your life's journey.